On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Highs of 19 tomorrow, a mix of sunshine and showers. You almost pressed it, didn't you?
No, I cleared my throat. Well, no, I cleared my throat. I have I am respectful. Let's get some music because I think we need to. Wow, last day of the week for me. Okay, right. So I am respectful during the news. What I do when you're doing the news, Joe, is I have my microphone off and I listen and I take notes because I really want to appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, is my phone on? I do apologise. Let me. Okay. Apparently it says Jack. Okay, good. Then during the weather, I open the mic because I want to anticipate speaking to you.
Yeah.
But then as I open the mic, so my mic was closed. As I opened it, I cleared my throat during your weather. That's disrespectful. I would like to apologise for that.
And unprofessional, I would say.
Very unprofessional. That's why I'm famous. That's what I'm known for. How are you today, Joe? What's going on? What's happening?
I've noticed that I'm dressed like for winter in a big jumper, and you're dressed for the beach.
Just for the beach in a Beach Boys shirt.
Yeah.
And tight cut-off jeans. I'm still clinging on to the last vestiges of summer, even though it was raining when we came in this morning.
It was.
It was raining when we came in. Action-packed show today.
Good.
Not this one, but no. So I've got two things that I want to do at 7:35. You know, maybe you didn't hear this, but I said I wanted to have kids on the show. I like kids. We got a young man called Sonny is coming on the show. Not one of my kids.
No.
Sonny is coming on just after 7:30. We're just going to chat about what's going on in young people's lives.
Nice. How old
today?
Is he?
I don't know. I think he's maybe like 10 or 11.
Okay.
So we'll find out more about Sonny. So I don't know if you want to come and join me at that point, and if you've got any questions for him.
Oh man, it's so hard to interview kids. I've never been very good at that.
Have you not?
No.
Why not? Why not?
I don't have any, so I find them quite scary.
Oh God, I have them, and they're terrifying. Yeah. I don't think it's a matter of having kids. I think, first of all, I bet you're much better than you think you are. But some people, I'm the guy. I mean, people making jokes on this about the internet. Grow up. But I'm the guy. If I'm in the playground with my kids, within 5 minutes, I will be surrounded by kids. My dad was the same. Kids I'm like a kid magnet, and they're just attracted to me. So I can generally speak their language.
Yeah, I can see that. I could imagine.
Sounds like a compliment, but it feels like an insult.
No,
I don't know.
No, it's a nice thing.
Okay, all right, it's a nice thing. Okay, so we're going to speak to Sonny, and you're very welcome to come and be part of that. Also, I read autobiographies and biographies about rock stars. That's all I read. I don't read anything else, right? I've just finished a book about a rock star. I'm about to start a book about The Who. But this book I was reading about this rock star, right? It was like a very well-known rock star. You won't have heard of him, and I won't hold that against you for any. But it's the most insane. Now, quite often when you reference rock books and insanity, it's drugs. And it's what's the word when you have lots of indulgence? It's indulgence.
Yeah.
It's a lot of indulgence. This book is this story in this book is so unindulgent and so small and so weird that I'm going to ask people to guess the rock star.
Okay, but I wouldn't. There's no point in me playing this game.
No, I'm not. And this isn't Joe doesn't. This isn't a Joe doesn't know stuff kind of day. This is a celebrate Joe day.
Oh,
we're going to celebrate
that
you.
Sounds nice.
I praise you.
Thank you.
And I dedicate the next song to you. It's Was, Not Was, and Shake Your Head.
Okay.
I don't
Iain
know.
Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Argue with death. You can't break a bullet and listen.
Team, it's my last show this week. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off to see Stephen Page. It's been... God, imagine if he was listening to that and I sat in the front row and he went, Iain, thanks for promoting me on your show, but you described me as the It's Been man. Sorry, Steve. Love him so much. He's so good. Got a new album coming out, Excelsior, which I have heard, and it's bloody good. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
It says Jack. It says Jack. Jack. It says Jack.
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. I'd fly above the trees, over the seas, in all degrees, to anywhere I please. Let's go and see the stars, the Milky Way, or even Mars, where it could just be ours. Let's fade into the sun, let your spirit fly, we'll be our one.
That's Jack.
Just for a little fun. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I want to get away, I want to fly away. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Ah, dear. So we've got this new feature around about 7:35, 7:40. We're going to talk to kids. Young people, right? I don't know. Maybe something will come of it. We're talking to a young man called Sonny later on today. He's into flags and coins and video games. This is my kind of guy, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. If you want to put forward your children, it's on the phone. Don't come in. Iain at iainlee.com. I think I've got a few for the next couple of weeks, but let us just see. Here's the thing. I don't have a name for the feature. I don't have... I love bells. Not going to make that joke. I don't have a name for the feature. We need a name. Now, most breakfast show names, it'll be like Kids Corner. Crazy Kids Corner. Child Chat. Come on, man. We can do better than that. I mean, admittedly, I cannot do better than that right now. But we can do better than that, right? Surely we can. 01865 575 106. Don't forget all of the previous phone-ins. They all still count. So the worst thing you ever did at work, noisy boxes, smelly dishwashers, and what colour is your bin? 01865 575 106. It's going to take me a while to warm up today. Give me another hour and a half, please. Thank you.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
You can watch the show this morning. We're trying a new thing. Well, it's a new thing. It's not like I invented it. You can watch the show. Good morning, everybody watching on youtube.com/Iain Lee. youtube.com/IAINLEE. Morning, everybody. We're having a really interesting debate during the adverts about what is surround sound and how does one get it. There's a new Beatles box set coming out, and it's 130 quid. I'm going to be honest. It's my favourite album, but my pickle has not been tickled by it. My pickle's not been tickled. We're talking about surround sound, and I'm going, what is surround sound? Can you do it if you've just got like a bar, a speaker bar? And I was reminded back in the day, in the early 2000s, when surround sound first came out, you would have these, you'd have speakers that had these long cables, and you'd have a stand about 2 or 3 feet high, and you'd have these 2 stands behind the sofa, and then you'd have these speakers on there. The first time I ever heard surround sound, it was like, what the heck? Why are there birds in my house? But I don't have that now. And I'm not... And the new Beatles box set does not tickle my pickle. 125 quid for what's basically 3 CDs worth. No, guys. White Album, great. Abbey Road, great. Let It Be in Revolver. No, I don't. Bring Out Your Dead. Bring Out Your Dead. Do you remember a couple of days ago I was talking about how Telly Savalas, some of you won't know, but most of you will. Kojak, right? Telly Savalas made a film promoting... By the way, please call in because I know where to go. Made a film promoting Birmingham. Right? Do you want to have a listen to some of Telly Savalas' film promoting Birmingham? This is not a joke or anything. This is real. I want to hold your hand. Here we go.
I spent hours in the beautiful 150-year-old botanical gardens, and there are 10 acres of it. St. Edburgis and the old grammar school, it's like looking into the past. And it's hard to realize that all this is so near to the hustle and bustle of a really great metropolis. I can't sing it like he can, but I can assure you, this is my kind of town.
This is my kind of... It's about Birmingham. Now, I like Birmingham. I worked in Birmingham for a long time, but he's talking about Birmingham. It's called Telly Savalas Looks at Birmingham.
I was told to get there before it all blew away. It was spectacular cherry blossom time in Birmingham's Bourneville. Riding the express elevator to the top of one of the city's highest buildings, this is the view that nearly took my breath away.
Now here's the thing, you don't see Telly Savalas in the film. I don't think Telly's ever been to Birmingham. I think it's all a scam. 01 865 575 106 is the telephone number. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening every weekday from 7. Except tomorrow, because I'm not in. Apart from that, every weekday.
There's a hole in your logic. You who know all the answers. You claim science ain't magic. And expect me to buy it. Goodbye, mystery. You promised you would love us, but you knew too much. Goodbye, mystery. You had all the answers, but no human touch. If life is subtraction, your number is all. Your love is a fraction, it's not so busy showing me where I'm wrong. You forgot to switch your feelings on. So superior, are you not? You love a little bit, but you forgot. Goodbye, Mr. Ace. You promised you would love us, but you knew too much. Goodbye, Mr. Ace. You had all the answers, but no human touch. If life is subtraction, your number is all. Your love is a fraction, it's not Goodbye, Mr. Goodbye, Mr. Goodbye, Mr. The world was full of wonder till you opened my eyes. Goodbye, Mr. Wish you hadn't blown my mind and killed that surprise. Goodbye, Mr. You promised you would love us, but you knew too much. Goodbye, Mr. You had all the answers, but no human touch. Your love is subtraction, your number is all. Your love is a fraction, it's not
Hi, Chihuahua, dear listener. Morning, Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. It's, do you know, sometimes, you know when it's cold, right? And you get into the car early and it's dark and it's, you know, it won't start. I mean, this is an old-fashioned thing. Cars start all the time now. But it won't start, and that's what this show feels like today. I'm stuck in this old, cold, wet show, and I just can't seem to start the thing. In about 10 minutes or thereabouts, we're going to talk to a young man called Sonny. I want to talk to young people and find. Here's the thing: I'm an old man, right? I'm 50 next year, and plans are in place for my 50th birthday party. I've only ever had one birthday party in my life. One. And that was when I was 8. And for some reason, Mummy never let me have another one, and as I got older I thought, I don't want to have a birthday party. The birthday parties are tough, right? Because you have different people there and you have to hope that they're all having a good time. What if they're not having a good time? Jeez, imagine that. That would be awful. It would be on me. Anyway, I'm going to have a birthday party next year. I've decided I'm going to get a band. I'm going to hire a hall. Well, I'm saying I'm going to do that. But, you know, I was planning this in June and now it's September and already I'm like, well, I don't know if I can be bothered. Anyway, that's the plan. Why am I telling you that? Jeez. I'm so all over the place today. Oh, that's why. So I'm an old man and I'm out of touch with everything, right? And I got 2 young boys and they're 10 and they're 12 and I had the sad thing of my 10-year-old 2 days ago was texting me, Daddy, I miss you. I miss you. And I wasn't doing anything. I don't live with them, you know. And I said, well, why don't I come over and we'll go out, we'll get some food or something for a couple of hours, then I'll go home. And he said, okay. And then he messaged me back saying, actually, Daddy, could you not come today? Because if you do, and then you go, I will miss you even more. Isn't it though? Okay, all right. Anyway, I'm trying to say, and then I picked up my 12-year-old from school yesterday, and I hadn't seen him for ages, and he said nothing in the car. So what I'm trying to say is I don't understand kids despite having 2 of them myself. So we're going to do this thing where young people come on, children, kids, whatever they want to call them, however they want to identify, they come on, and my finger is going to be on the pulse. I'll be able to speak to my boys at the weekend and go, boys, yeah, man. So, Roblox, huh? Yeah. So, Nico or Milana, right? Okay, yeah. Oh, Phase somebody. Bluey. There's a kid's YouTube channel called Bluey. Can you believe that? Bluey. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. You can call in about absolutely anything. Can someone check on Soto as Soto died? He hasn't called me 15 times already. Are you hang on a minute. Just wake everyone up. Are you angry?
Nope.
Do you ever get angry?
Not really. I'm quite emotionally sort of...
You're very...
level.
I was going to say flat. That sounds rude. Stable.
Yeah, I think I am.
When was the last time you lost your temper?
I don't really. I can't remember a time.
What would I have to do?
Yeah.
Actually, put that to one side. We'll talk about that later on. I just remembered I took a message. Oh, I shouldn't really do this on there. I took a message from your partner, and he says that he's dumped you.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's fine. I can handle it.
That's fine. That's fine. I can handle it. So nothing can get you angry.
Well, yeah, maybe, but
the injustice of...
I don't really... If I'm angry, I probably would... It would be like internally, you know?
Oh, internal anger.
I'm not a very shouty or confrontational person.
Okay. I find that very impressive, because you are quite young, right? I joke about you being old, but you're a young woman, 33 years old.
34, yeah.
34. You're a baby. When I was your age, I was nuts. I was nuts, you know. I was very angry. And now... I'm chilled. That's meditation. All right, we're going to play. Here's the weird thing, right? We're going to play Cooler Shaker, then we're going to speak to Sonny. Now, this is the weird thing, right? I know for a fact that Sonny's dad worked with Cooler Shaker. So this is a pure coincidence. That means this is meant to happen. Oh. I didn't put Cooler Shaker in the playlist. Mm-mm. And I'm just texting Sonny's dad. I go, oh my God, Cooler Shaker up next. And he knows them really, really well. So that's freaky. That means this is going to be a good feature. We'll be speaking to Sonny after this.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
everybody was flashing by me like images of tombstones, images of tombstones. On a Friday night I've seen everybody looking for that little bit of honey to alleviate the pain, to alleviate the pain. Well, if it feels like summer, you're catching a sun, and don't wait for the evening to fall. Well, if it tastes like honey, don't swallow it all. Don't wait for the moment to come. Catch the sun. Hey dude, well don't lean on me, man, 'cause I'm losing my direction and I can't understand, you know. Hey dude, well I do what I can, but you treat me like a woman when I feel like a man, and I can't understand. No, 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 no. Well, I can't understand, but I feel like a man. Sing it to me, honey.
It says yeah.
Hey, Will.
Can you turn the faders up? Am I talking to myself here?
It says yeah.
Hey, Will.
Catch the sun. Hey dude, well don't lean on me, man, 'cause I'm losing my direction and I can't understand, you know. Hey dude, well I do what I can, but you treat me like a woman when I feel like a man. Hey dude, no, no, hey dude, no, no, no.
Joe has wandered into the studio. Not wandered. Joe has purposefully strode into the studio, and then you sat on the chair, and you were sat really low down, like looking over the counter, like you're an 8-year-old trying to buy a bag of chips.
I like to have my feet on the ground, flat on the ground when I'm sat on a chair. Not like a bar stool.
Can you not do that now?
Tippy toes.
Lee's Rude Awakening
Oh, no, no,
is
no!
one of your
No!
5 a day.
Stop
It's
it.
also the other 4 of your 5 a day.
We nearly went into... there's a band called Rogue Traders. Can you imagine? There's a band called Rogue Traders. Okay, so the other week we spoke to this young man, this 9-year-old Elvis Presley impersonator, right? And he was so good and so cool. I thought, I want to speak to more young people. Let's speak to the youth of Britain. Sonny's on the line. Morning, Sonny.
Hello.
There we go. Listen, now, Joe and Will, listen, this is enthusiasm. This is what we should have first thing in the morning.
I love how excited he is.
Sonny, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
Okay, what's going on in Sonny's life? Tell me what the last 2 days have been like.
So I've just gone into year 6 of my school.
Okay, so let me do that works. That means you're 11?
No, I'm still 10.
Okay.
My birthday is on the 8th of November, so not just yet.
Okay, all right. So you're 10, but you're going to be 11 soon. Okay, so what day did you start back at school?
It was Monday.
How was it? Yeah, isn't it? Were you? Because my 10-year-old was dreading going back to school. He was lucky. He went back yesterday, but he was dreading going back. Were you dreading it, or were you not that bothered, or were you a little bit excited?
I was dreading it quite a bit.
Really? How did it go?
It wasn't brilliant.
Okay.
It wasn't horrible.
All right. I'm sorry to hear that. Was it nice to see your friends?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's Joe, the thing I do with my boy, because when kids don't want to go to school, the parents are supposed to be, it'll be fine. Go out. And I said to Kim, my son, I said, yeah, I used to hate going back to school as well. It's. What can you do? It's tough. You've got to do it. Is there anything, Sonny, about school that you enjoy? Have you got a favourite lesson or a favourite teacher or a favourite game that you play?
My favourite lesson is probably the rarest one we do. It's geography.
Is geography rare these days?
Yeah, we don't really do it.
Geography was up there with history when I was at school.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah. Oh. I said I was unlucky, Sonny, because I didn't like geography.
Oh.
Yeah. Sad music plays in the background. Rip. Joe, when you were at school, what was your favourite things?
Do you know what? I liked philosophy and ethics and religious studies.
What school did you go to? Like Eton or something?
I went to the Grange in Aylesbury.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but it sounds posh. Now,
it's not posh.
Sonny.
Yeah.
I have been told by you, because I spoke to you just before we came on, that you like flags and maps.
Yeah, I know all countries and their flags.
No, you
All
don't.
157.
No, you don't.
Wow.
I do. I swear I do.
Okay, well,
I want you on my pub quiz team.
All right, so if I describe a flag, you'd be able to tell me what country it is.
I'll try, yeah.
Oh, he's back in there. All right, I've got to put my glasses on because this. Hang on, this is too small to see. Hang on a second. I'm using this. I've got this great thing in the studio now. It's called the internet. Okay, hang on hang on a minute. All right, let me just. I'm going to type in the flag of. Okay, right. So I'm going to bring up a flag. Okay, so here's a flag, Sonny. It's rectangular, and going from left to right, there is a thick green stripe, a thick white stripe, and then a thick green stripe again. What flag am I describing?
Nigeria.
Oh!
Wow.
Joe, write down a country on there, and I will find the flag. That was okay. All right. Suddenly we got a game. So this is the rest of the show. Sonny, you ain't going nowhere. We're doing this. How long did it take you to learn all these flags?
It took me about a week. I did it continent by continent. I remember doing Asia first.
Yeah.
And then I got really excited when the last flag came. So I was like, oh my God, I've just done it. I jumped out of my seat and it was just amazing.
All right. It is some achievement. Joe is going to describe a flag to you now and see if you can get it from this.
Okay, so again, it's sort of the background is green rectangle. Within that, you've got a sort of on its side yellow diamond, and then within that, you've got a blue sphere circle, and there's actually some sort of white line with some writing on it through the middle of the blue sphere, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You do?
Brazil.
Oh!
Well done.
Right, okay, we're going to do one more. I'm going to pick up. So you've got two. I would suggest they were quite easy. Should we go in? Should we come up with something difficult for you, Sonny?
All right.
I'm trying to think of a difficult. Okay, all right. Is that a country?
Can't see it.
Is that a country? I don't know if that's.
I don't know if that's.
Hang on,
no,
let me Google. Is this a a country?
I'm trying to make this as difficult
Yes.
as possible. Oh, it is.
It is right. This is a country. Okay. All right, Sonny. It's a rectangular flag. The top half, going across from left to right, is a red stripe, thick red stripe. Underneath, from left to right, is a thick white stripe. What is the country?
There are two answers: Monaco or Indonesia.
Oh my god! This is the coolest thing.
We didn't even know if it was a country, and he knows the flag.
Yeah. Monaco is the second smallest country in the world, so that does make sense.
Wow.
I don't know if this is possible, but I'll have to speak to your parents off air. But I'm wondering if I could swap you for one of my children, Sonny. I don't know if you want to come and live with me. I've got Xbox and PlayStation 5.
No thanks.
Oh, that's
Brutal.
brutal, but also would have been weird if he'd have said yes and we actually tried to arrange it. That would have been a strange thing. It would have been a strange thing. Sonny, very quickly, because we're going to go in a bit, but I have loved talking to you so much. Favourite video game, please?
Rec Room.
Rec Room. Now, Joe, are you aware of Rec Room?
Means nothing to
It's
me.
on the VR. So it's one of those things where you have the headset and then you go in and you're interacting with people. I can't do Rec Room, Sonny. It makes me motion sick when you walk around in it.
Well, you don't have to play it on VR. You can play it on something called screen mode. So, you hold the PS4 controller. You're not actually in VR.
Oh.
It's different.
Oh. See, I'm supposed to be a video games expert and all of this stuff. Sonny, I have enjoyed every single second of this. Oh, final quick thing. We need a title for this section where we talk to young people every day. Have you got any ideas of what we could call it? I know I've put you on the spot there.
Chat with young people.
Do you know what? It's top of the list at the moment. We haven't got anything else. I don't know if it'll last the rest of next week. But, Sonny, it's been such a pleasure talking to you. Have a lovely, lovely day. Is there anyone you want to say hello to?
Yeah, I want to shout out some people in my class.
Do it.
I would like to shout out Maeve, B, Damer, Redwin, and Ian.
Beautiful. That's the biggest class in the world. Sonny, enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Lovely to talk to you.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Here come the drums, here kisses are cold. Feel your poison running through me. Let me never grow old. You're like voodoo, honey. My pictures you stole. You play me like a puppet, sticking pins in a doll. So here it comes, the sound of drums. Here come the drums, here come the drums.
Well, suddenly the first hour is done and indeed dusted. What does it say?
It says yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. You can watch the show this morning. YouTube.com/Iain Lee. You want to see what it's like in the studio? You want to see an overweight man wearing a shirt that doesn't fit him? Love this shirt, but it's too small. It's, 01865 575 106 if you want to give me a call. After the news, we're going to talk about dead dogs. And I'm going to read a bit from a rock star's biography, right? And you have to try and guess who it is. You will never guess it. 01865 575 106. Iain Lee's Rude... let's try it again. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening every weekday from 7 on Jack FM. Okay, here we go. So now we've got a show. Will's here. Good morning, Will. Lovely to have you on board. Let's just... No, I want something more upbeat. Let's go for a little bit of the older Nanda. Let's go for a Nanda Shankar, shall we? Yes. There we go. So I like reading rock biographies. You're going to see the name of the book, so you guys are going to know. So please don't spoil it. I don't expect you to know who these people are, right? Who this person is.
Your thumb is over the name.
No, the thumb is under the name. The thumb is over the name of the author.
Oh, right, okay. I think I've heard of him.
Okay, it doesn't matter, right? It's I've got to show it there because I don't want the people on YouTube to see.
Okay.
Right. So most rock and roll book. This is a very hedonistic book. It's a guy, a lot of drugs, a lot of bad stuff, right? But the bit that got me most excited was this, okay? So this is in the late 90s when computers are still quite new and the internet is quite new, right? So here we go. This rock star asked John to install an Apple PowerBook in each room in the penthouse, all linked and connected with the internet. This is before this stuff was really done. Late one night, not long after the job, the rock star rang his technician at home. "What's up?" asked John, looking at the clock. It was 3 a.m. I'll do an impression. "Let me talk to your wife." John was surprised. He'd never expressed any interest in whatsoever in meeting my wife, talking to my wife, never even inquired about my wife. He wasn't interested in anyone's life past what they were doing with him at that moment. He asked Rockstar why he wanted to talk to his wife. "She's sleeping," he said. There was a pause, during which Rockstar could be heard breathing hard down the phone like Darth Vader, a favourite telephone technique when he was annoyed. Then he yelled, "These computers you put in a total bleeping bleep." After letting him rant and rave, John tried to divine the problem. You had to be really careful with him. You couldn't say calm down. "Everything seemed to work fine. Is the network okay?" "No." "What is it?" "It's total bleep." Let's get specific. What's technically not working? So one of the biggest rock stars in the world, right? "The dictionary sucks." John had installed a digital version of the Oxford English Dictionary. "What does my wife have to do with the dictionary?" "I'm trying to look up something and it's not in there." "What are you trying to look up?" asked John, careful not to imply that he might know a word that Rockstar didn't know. You couldn't insult his intelligence. That was the worst possible thing you could probably do. "The word simmer is not in here." "Simmer? I'm pretty sure it is. Why are you trying to look that up?" "I'm trying to make a can of soup and it says to simmer." "What does that mean?" That's great, right? Oh, no. That is great. That is a book full of all kinds of hedonistic behaviour and, wild stuff. That is the best story in there. 01 865 575 is the telephone number. Which rock star had to phone up his computer installer at 3 a.m. because he didn't know what simmer meant on the back of a can of soup? 01865 575 106.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Tell me, is life just a playground? Think you're the real deal, honey, and someone will always look out for you. But wake up, baby, you're so totally deluded. You'll end up old and lonely if you don't get a bullet in your head. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares when you're resting your head. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares when you're resting your head. You sold me down the river now. I hope you're feeling happy now. Now you always have a sneer in your smile. But wake up, baby, you're so totally deluded. You'll end up old and lonely if you don't get a bullet in your head. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares when you're resting your head. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares when you're resting your And I'm glad, so glad that I'm done with you. No more crying, leaving me so black and blue. You back me up against the wall, but I stand tall, don't give a damn no more. Oh, baby, lies. No more lies. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares when you're resting your head. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares when you're resting your head. Good luck in your new bed. Enjoy your nightmares when you're resting your head.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks in kids and tube socks.
She's walking over to me, this must be fake. My lip starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about?
I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you.
No one has guessed the rock star yet who phoned his computer installer at 3 a.m. because on his online dictionary it didn't have the word simmer, and he was reading a can of soup and didn't know what it meant. I'm trying to make a can of soup and it says to simmer. What does that mean? So far we've had Glenn Campbell. I think that's because it's a pun on Campbell soups. John Lennon, and a few people saying Ozzy. No, and it's not Steven Tyler either.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Who gave us donuts?
Crosstown.
Crosstown, thank you for the donuts. But Joe is refusing to share the donuts. But
No,
It's very tense.
I actually just cannot pick. They're all amazing.
I know which one I want. Let me pick.
You
No,
say,
'cause I
I'll
think
decide
it's
if you
gonna
can
be-
have
I
it.
think
All right,
it's
well,
gonna
that's
be my
listen.
one.
Crosstown, thank you so much for the donuts. All you've done is create misery in this studio as we fight over donuts. There's a new Beatles box set coming out, right? Revolver. Very, very excited. Was excited. Then I saw the track listing, but we are allowed to play a track from it. We got an exclusive track from the new remix version of Revolver. Ladies and gentlemen, this has never been broadcast anywhere. Here we go. There we go. Sounds so much different in true stereo. Mark has called in. Good morning, Mark.
Hello, how you doing?
All right, Mark. What you got?
I've got the Revolver box set. I was very excited about it.
Right.
A little bit disappointed that there wasn't a surround sound Blu-ray disc in there.
Okay. I don't even...
I was shocked about
who
it.
has the technology to listen to surround sound? Here's the thing, right? Revolver is my favourite Beatles album. That box set looks like a load of old cack.
Yeah.
It's a wet willy. That's not a thing. That's just when you lick your finger and put it...
I thought you were talking about me.
Okay, whoa! I'm really disappointed in it.
For me, it was a surround. I've got a setup. I've got Abbey Road and Sgt. Pepper, and it sounds fantastic hearing stuff you've known for years and years and years come out at every angle from you. And I get it. It's because they didn't record on as many tracks back Revolver. Then when it got to Pepper, it got to 2 sets of 4 tracks, and it's great. But I was same as. And it's 130 quid for the CDs, 190 for the vinyl.
Here's the phone-in from this, right? Here's the phone-in from this. Stuff that you've bought, even though you knew it would be crap and disappointing. Because, I'm still tempted to get this, even though the track listing is terrible. This is the worst one. This is even worse than the Let It Be box set. How can the Beatles drop the ball so many times? Stuff you have bought that you know is going to be disappointing. Can I read you something? Can you tell me, Mark, which rock star said, "I'm trying to make a can of soup and it says to simmer"? What does simmer mean?
This was 1993, did you say?
It's late 90s.
Late 90s. I don't know. Let's go with Axl Rose.
It's not Axl Rose, I'm afraid. Simmerman could be a pun on Bob Dylan. It's not. Why are you two so quiet? You're just waiting for the mics to go down so you can eat a donut.
Well, we need to pick them, really, because I don't know which one you want.
Well, you won't let me pick first.
No, Joe's already picked.
Which one have you picked?
Vanilla one, isn't it?
Tongan Vanilla Bean Glaze.
Right, beautiful. I'm going for the chocolate truffle.
I'm staying out for the summer, playing games in the rain. The hills and the fortune got me fooled again. See, I work in a factory. I don't wanna be So what happens now? Where did you go with these feelings I hide? I'm staying out for the summer. I've had enough of blinding. These pockets I've never met. They've got me working all hours. I ain't gained nothing yet. If I ever see you again, I will tell you why. I was low and insecure. I didn't want to make you cry. My good's turned bad, and it's just my luck that you're not on my side. So what happens now? Where did you go with these feelings I hide? I'm staying out for the summer, playing games in the rain. The hills and the fortune won't be the same again. I'm staying out for the summer, staying out for the summer, staying out for the summer.
Joe has gone right down in my estimaziano. Right, oh, here we go. I've been trying to do this all week. You're
Who
now.
says you can't mix business and pleasure?
Where's that
The
from?
American Express.
It's an
business
advert.
plan
That's an
lets you earn
advert.
points on
Oh,
everything
no.
you
Don't
buy
worry, leave it
from
to me.
inkjet print.
This Ian Lee's rude. Oh, Ian Lee's rude all week now. Joke FM. Right, so, sorry about that. That's my fault. Apologies to those advertisers. Great company. You're going to hear the most insane answer phone message. Here we go. Listen to this. This is Soto. If he answers, he's going to answer, right? Hang on. Here we go. I wanted... Oh, flipping it. Why did... Whenever I phone you when we're off air, it goes to your answer phone, and whenever I do it and you're on air, it goes to you.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, what you got?
Yeah, this other pig.
I tell you what, call us back later when we can actually hear you. How's about that? There is no in-car phone system that works. There's no in-car. They all sound crap. Here we go. Listen to this. No, let me read this one. Actually, let me read this one. A little bit all over the place today.
ADHD. Is that
no, it's lack of anything to talk about. Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. Look at this. A gruesome video shows how a severed snake head ended up in an in-flight meal on budget airlines. I flipping love it. I love it. There was a guy that opened a can of baked beans last week. There were no baked beans in it, just the sauce. I'd have glogged that.
Oh, I'd
have chugged that. Do you like cold baked beans?
No.
Whenever I'm doing the beans, I do them in the microwave now. I don't do them in a pan.
I do them in the microwave.
Yeah,
as well.
it's easier,
Just
isn't it?
easier, less cleaner.
Some people say it's easier to boil water in the microwave. I don't know if I buy that.
No, that's not.
Ian, so I put the beans into a bowl. Always have a couple of spoonfuls from the tin.
Do you really?
Yes, I do, mate. Yes, I do, because
disgusting.
I'm a gentleman and I love it, love it. So a snake head somehow ended up. Let's get the appropriate music for this. Here we go. The clearly recognisable face with eyes was filmed glistening on a meal tray by a steward.
It depends where, because that's a delicacy somewhere, I bet.
Yeah, I would put anything in my mouth. Yeah. I would literally... Hang on a minute. How come you've... That's not fair. Right, okay.
Why is it not fair?
I would put anything in my mouth and probably love it.
Well, I mean, you did... There was...
Here's what I ate on...
Vagina,
yeah, pig's vagina. Here's what I ate on the jungle. Pig's vagina. That wasn't the worst one. The scorpion wasn't particularly nice. The worst one was the camel... Even when I think about it, the camel brains. Because it was like meat jelly and there was loads of it. What else was there? There was...
Smoothie. Did you do a smoothie?
I did 3 smoothies.
See, they look worse than the
Easy.
eating thing.
You just chug. You don't stop chugging. Just chug,
Do you
chug.
hold your nose?
No. Just chug it. Just chug. Don't stop thinking. Don't stop thinking. Don't stop. Don't start thinking. So I had a one that was made out of like mealworms. One that was oh God, what was it? It was an ostrich's anus and a kangaroo penis in a smoothie.
So a snake's head is...
Snake's head is nothing. There was a third smoothie. The eating... When I came out and saw the eating challenge, you don't know what challenges you're going to do until you walk through the bush. And when I came out and saw it, I went... And I didn't really watch I'm a Celebrity, but I thought, oh, everyone knows this one. This is the famous one. I have put so many things in my mouth that I don't even know where they come from, and some of them were not clean. This will be a piece of cake, and I can make it entertaining. So you watch it. It's good. There's me kind of giving it all that. It was easy, man. Just eating. I was a boy growing up. You'd eat crap. That's what you do. Anyway, Snake's Head. So it happened on a Thursday flight from Ankara in Turkey to Dusseldorf in Germany. So that's the story. There was a snake's head in an aeroplane meal. To be honest, those aeroplane meals is probably the only bit of protein you're going to get, guys. Am I right? 01865 575 106. Which rock star did not know what the word simmer meant, so he phoned someone up in the middle of the night? I don't think... Listen, yesterday, I would like to apologise to both of you, but I'm going to do it without looking at either of you, because that makes the apology more sincere. Yesterday, we played a game I invented called Doctor Who. And it has been alleged that I was cheating by having an internet page up that had loads of famous doctors on. I would like to say, and this is not in any way... I will say sorry at some point in this thing... That was a coincidence. The internet, as you know, it reads algorithms, it throws up. For example, Will is getting loads of ads. He's looking for a bag. He's getting loads of ads for bags. He's also getting loads of ads for pills, blue pills as well. I don't know what that is all about. That just comes up, or rather it doesn't. That's why the ads are there. So I would like to apologise. I am saying sorry for the internet's algorithms. I would like to make it good to both of you. Would you like me to make it good to you, Joe?
Yeah.
Would you like me to make it good to you?
Yep.
Shall I do your song? Let me write you a song. I'm going to write Joe a song.
Can you do it off the cuff?
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay.
Of course I can. This is my best song. Let's just get... I'm going to type into YouTube generic rock instrumental, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to write a song for you. Generic rock instrumental. No one's guessed the rock star, by the way. Someone said Mick Hucknall. Someone said Flea. Generic rock music. Here we go. Oh, oh yeah. Here we go. Let's. I feel it. The song is forming. Okay, here we go. Go away. The internet. Hold the line. Hold the line. Here we go. Yeah. Why can't we hear it? Okay, well that doesn't... Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Well, that is rocky.
Heavy metal.
Wow! I'd like to say I'm sorry for the words that popped up on my screen. I didn't type it in the internet. It read my mind, baby, know what I mean. I'd like to play another round of Doctor Who, but this time without cheating. That includes you, Will, because I know that you were cheating as well. That kind of goes on a little bit. That
shame that didn't rhyme.
It didn't rhyme, but it's true. Sometimes it's actually true.
Cheating.
You were cheating. You were looking at something else. Joe, would you like to come and play Famous? We're going to play Doctor Who. If anyone wants to phone up and play, 01865 575 106 is the phone number. I'm not very good at heavy metal. I'll do...
If I touch these headphones, though, is that going to break your laptop?
It's going to break my heart if you leave me now. I'm begging you, please go, don't go.
Don't make eye contact. That's weird.
Can I have those headphones? Or is
I'm begging you, please go, don't go.
Stop. You're really searching
I love you so much, I want
He loves me.
Hang on, I'm just showing that I can write songs. Take those headphones, Joe.
Okay, but attached to your...
It's okay, just pull. Thank you. Right, Doctor Who, famous doctors, no cheating, nothing on the internet. That is gone. Cannot see. No, I'm just putting it on so that people can see us on the YouTube. You don't look round because you don't want to be on the camera. You don't look round because you don't want to be.
I don't mind being on the camera.
No, I don't mind. I just didn't want it pointing at me.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Doctor Who, Joe.
Dr. Fox.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Martin, the TV show.
Dr. Jones, off the song.
Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, call it Dr. Jones.
Dr. Mighty.
Dr. Martin, the Boots.
The Boots?
Yeah, Dr. Martin Boots.
Yep, of course.
Are they not called Doc Martens?
Well, all right. Well, you know what Doc?
It is.
Do you know what Doc means?
Right.
Do you know what it's an abbreviation of?
Well, sometimes it means where
it's an
ships
abbreviation
go.
of that.
Where ships go.
Can we do doctor, like a doctor of science, doctorate kind of doctor?
Are they famous?
Some of them are.
Oh, there's more than one, you mean? Of course you can. Go.
I just did it.
What?
Doctor of science.
Oh, no, you can't.
No, that's fair enough.
No, it's not fair enough. I thought you had a name.
What's one of the ones that did all the COVID? You know, one of them.
Yeah.
What about the guy who did it with Boris? With the eyebrows.
God, why have we forgotten his name?
He was a doctor, wasn't he?
Flippin' heck.
Who?
Chris Whitty, wasn't he?
Dr. Chris Whitty.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank
Will,
you.
you'll go.
Thank you.
I've just given mine away. Dr. Leonard Hofstadter.
Who's that?
From The Big Bang Theory.
Okay. Dr. Fraser Crane.
And Dr. Niles Crane.
Beautiful.
Dr. Rajesh Kuthapoli.
Who's that?
From The Big Bang Theory.
Okay. Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Hyde.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm so sorry, Joe. You fell into my trap.
You did that on purpose.
just me and Will. This won't take long.
Dr. Bernadette Wolowitz.
Nice.
From The Big Bang
The Big
Theory.
Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. House.
Dr. House.
From the television series House.
Yeah, I think you said that yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, who else did The Big Bang Theory? Dr. Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah.
From the big.
Also.
From the big.
Yeah.
Also from the Big Bang. It gets you through 4 rounds.
Dr. Love from the Kiss song Dr. Love.
Witch Doctor.
Okay, any more of that? I'm going to get those donuts. And
I was just
and I'm going
clearing my throat.
I'm going to get those donuts. That's all I'm going to say.
Great.
And I will eat them. My computer's about to run out of juice. Dr. Doolittle. I'm not looking. It's on the YouTube so they can see Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Finley from The Adventures of a Black Bag.
A Blackberg?
Black Bag.
Okay.
Finley.
Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Why are you pulling that face, Joe?
Because people are giving you ideas and you're reading off the
I
screen.
can't see it without my glasses.
You can see it.
I can't see that.
It's funny because all the ones on that list he said.
You read most of the comments on that YouTube channel.
You're going to be reading the comment in a minute, and the comment is going to be this. Right up close.
Right, carry on. Stop looking at the screen.
Dr. Edward George Armstrong.
He's looking at the screen. He just looked at the screen. He's on the Discord.
It's Discord. It's not said anything in the Discord.
Close that window.
Okay.
Dr. Robert, as in the Beatles.
Dr. Chang from the Burt Diaries.
So go back to that screen.
I'm on the.
Go back to that
What screen?
The one with all the famous doctors.
What screen?
Joe, I'm the only one that doesn't cheat on this.
Yeah, and that's why you lose all the time. have a little bit of respect for yourself, Joe, please.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Laugh when he jokes, slap him when he chokes. It's time to give up the smokes. And oh, when he cries, don't wipe his eyes. Take the wine from the swine and remind him of his crimes. Oh, and another
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. I want you to come on over. Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Did you have to go to jail? But your house on a up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a 10. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine? You was dodging all the time. Are you used to busy? Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the border and I think about all the things what I do. And in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Coming into my world, dear listener, of doing a phone-in show. Because sometimes it's nuts, right? Not a word we're allowed to say anymore. Don't cancel me. Cancel me, I'll cancel you. Sometimes it's nuts. And, for example, hello, caller?
Hello, I'm still here.
Yeah, hello, who is this?
It's Linny. Linny Silly Billy.
Lily?
Linny.
Linley?
Linny Silly Billy.
Linley Silly Billy.
You could put a comment.
Okay, I'm getting like one in every 7 words.
Oh, I have no idea what you're I can't hear me read your lines. No. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Apple.
I hope you're saying asphalt.
Apple.
No, okay, well, you can't say that. It's a breakfast show. So, why...
No,
Yeah.
knock knock.
No.
Try again. Knock knock.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Ah.
Yeah. So, why... Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. Why have you... Why... Can I ask, why have you called in?
To say hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Don't be afraid of your freedom.
go with your top stories.
Any old time. I'm free to be what I choose, to get my blues. Any old time. I say love me forever, hold me, never die. Love me, hold me, 'cause I'm free. Do you hear what the man said?
These are the words me hear from my granddaddy. Come, these are the words me hear from my granddaddy. He say nothing in this world like when a man know him free. Free from the lock, I say free from the key. Free like a butterfly, free like a bee. These are the words me hear from my granddaddy. Said it's nice to be free, nice to be free. Free from the lock, I say free from the key. Don't be afraid of your freedom.
'Cause I'm free to do what I want any old time. 'Cause I'm free to do what I want any old time.
Don't be afraid of your freedom.
I said I'm free to do what I want, to be what I want any old time.
So you can watch the show for the moment while I work out whether it's worth doing. If you go to youtube.com/Iain Lee, IAINLW, you can watch the show. And there were some people in there earlier going, Iain, it's the Earthline Boys. It's the Earthline Boys. You blocked our phone number. It's the Earthline Boys. Tell Joe. Joe knows who we are. Joe, do you know who the Earthline Boys are? Never heard of them. Okay. Will, do you know who they are? Yeah, we blocked them because they were really rude about you. Oh, those guys. I mean, come on, man. I don't know why anyone would want to watch a radio show, but you certainly can watch the radio show. YouTube.com/Iain Lee. This is what all the YouTubers say. Listen. Hit subscribe and smash that like button. That's what they do. You seen that? Do you watch YouTube as well?
I'm not a huge YouTube guy, really.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I think maybe you're just a little bit too old for it. It's, it's like, well, my boys are 10 and 12. Have you seen Darman?
Oh, my God. Oh,
That is the reaction of someone who has seen Darman.
It's incredibly hard to watch. But I can't stop watching it.
Darman is insane, right? So he's this guy. You know, he went to prison for fraud.
Did he really?
Yes, he did. Because I've done a lot of reading about Darman because I cannot understand him, right?
So you see.
So he does these videos. So you see. So he makes these videos. He's not in them very often.
He normally appears at the end, doesn't he?
Not in many of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, the ones I've seen he does.
I think he used to. So he gets like really bad actors to act out. Well, they're supposed to be like sort of moral plays, right? But the one we watched the other day was there was a troublesome kid who got a babysitter, and as soon as the parents left, the babysitter started drinking.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
She
this
bought
one.
drugs. She had 2 separate boys over, and here's the worst thing. This was the worst thing. You're wearing your shoes inside the house. That was the worst thing. And then, so in the end, this kid tapes her so that when his parents come, he go. So what is the moral of that?
But doesn't she tell the parents that he'd been doing, he'd had the drugs or something?
He'd been naughty, and then he went, "Oh well, I taped it on my smartwatch." But I don't get what the moral of the story is. Anyway, so these Darman videos, they get like 40 million views. It is insane, right? But I don't know anyone that's watched Darman going, oh, tonight, should we watch a couple of Darmen and find out about, let's get a couple of Darmen and find out about morals and stuff. Yeah, sure, let's just do 2, 20 minutes each, we'll do 3 Darmen. Beautiful.
I think I saw the most bizarre one.
Go on.
Yesterday. I'm scrolling through. So there's this woman and she's driving past a guy on crutches.
Yeah.
And she goes and she's looking for a pair of shoes.
Hold that thought, because we're going to be late for the news.
Okay.
Already it sounds like the most insane thing ever. Well, remind me to talk about the psychic one as well.
Right.
This is Jack FM. Joe, come and join us. We got a lot to get through. We're still trying to work out who this rock star is. Late 90s, mid to late 90s, they had computers installed in every room in their house, early days, and on it they'd installed a dictionary. At 3 o'clock in the morning, this rock star phones up the guy who installed the thing and asks to speak to the installer's wife. What's wrong? The whole system is total bleep. Let's get specific. What is technically wrong? The dictionary sucks, is an impression. John had installed a digital version of the Oxford English Dictionary. What does my wife have to do with the dictionary? I'm trying to look up something and it's not in there. What are you trying to look up? The word simmer is not in here. Simmer? I'm pretty sure it's in there. Why are you trying to look that up? I'm trying to make a can of soup, and it says to simmer. What does simmer mean, right? No one's guessed it yet. We've had Ozzy Osbourne, we've had Richard Ashcroft, Sean Ryder, Marky Smith, Hucknall. Load of people saying Ozzy, Pete Doherty or Shane McGowan. No. This is like a legend. This is an actual legend, right? Just burped. Ben's, I do apologise. Ben's on the line. Morning, Ben. What you got? You're through to the Holy Trinity, the triumvirate, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Dad, the Kid and Spooky. That you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Okay, I find myself this morning, after your apology this morning, I feel I need to make an apology as well.
It's a great, what a way to feel human. Taking responsibility and owning it. Away you go, Ben.
Okay, I tried to call yesterday. I ended up at work, and you tried to call me back, and I wasn't able to answer. And I said to my boss, look, I need to take this call. This is a celeb. This is a guy who's saved a life online. He's been in the jungle. I need to speak to him. And do you know what he said to me, Ian?
Go on.
He said, who?
I tell you what, Ben.
So I've apologised on his behalf.
I accept. Here's the thing, right? My kids find it hilarious to call me Iain Lee. They go, hey, Iain Lee, and it's the weirdest thing. Ben, I accept your apology on your boss's behalf, and I think that is very, very noble of you to have made that apology. Thank you, brother.
No problem. We're in this together. And by the way, is it Robbie Williams?
It's not Robbie Williams. It's not Robbie. A lot of people thinking the Robster wouldn't know what simmer means. Thank you, Ben. So we're talking Darman. Have you ever seen Darman videos, Joe?
No.
Oh my god. They're the most insane thing.
I don't think so.
He gets some videos get 40 million views. They're little moral stories. The one I watched the other day, right, was there was a kid who was acting having... I guess he was... There was a kid who supposedly had Tourette's, right? The tic kind. And he had loads of viewers on TikTok, followers on TikTok. So another kid saw this and went, well, I'm gonna pretend I've got Tourette's and I'm going to get 1 million subscribers on TikTok. So he did these videos pretending he's got Tourette's, and everyone in the school said, oh my God, he's suddenly got Tourette's. Then he gets to 1 million subs. But then the kid that's really got Tourette's argues with him. Everyone sees it on the stream and he becomes a pariah. Basically, this kid then gets destroyed. That's the end of the video.
Oh, okay.
And I guess the moral of that one is don't pretend you've got Tourette's. Pretend you've got something else. I don't really know.
Yeah, or don't lie at all.
What was your one, Will?
So, woman and a grandson...
Don't lie at all. I would not have thought of that. Thank you, Joe. That's a good one.
No, I know you two cheats when I thought that.
Thank you.
Woman and her grandson driving in a car.
Yeah.
Drive past a guy on crutches.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, he's wearing the shoes that I'm trying to get you for your birthday. Gets out the car and goes, can I buy those shoes off you?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, no. They're my shoes. They're on my feet.
Yeah.
She ends up pushing him to the floor and ripping his shoes. Stealing his shoes off his feet. And then a security guard comes over and they threaten to call the police. And she goes, okay, don't call the police. What do I have to do? And he goes, I want your shoes for my mum. And that's it.
So they swap the shoe swap.
Is this real?
No, they didn't even swap. She didn't even get the shoes. She had to give him his shoes back.
So she lost a pair of shoes.
She lost a pair of shoes out of the exchange.
Well, this is because you once sold a guy a pair of shoes at 3 times the price.
I did.
You didn't like him. These are not...
So these are just life lessons, are
yeah,
they?
but what's the lesson of that? Don't steal someone's shoes.
Maybe karma is the lesson.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It's not that funny when
be
you're
calmer, chill out.
No, karma is in do something bad and it comes back around to get you, doesn't it?
And that is
karma.
Chill out.
K,
meditate.
Karma with a K.
No idea what you're talking about. Okay. So, but I don't know anyone that sits down and goes, hey, let's watch some Hey, Joe, come over, we'll watch some Darman. The only time I've ever watched it is when my kids want to take the pee out of it.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there howling. I don't think anybody... Okay, so we saw one the other day where this kid wanted to buy a PlayStation 6. It doesn't exist yet. And to raise the money, he would put a tea towel on his head and do psychic readings. And one of them was... we will not be having meatloaf for lunch. It will be pizza. But then it was meatloaf, so he had to order a load of pizza on his mum's credit card. And I guess the moral is, Don't pretend to be psychic to buy a PlayStation. I don't know.
Right.
They're not very...
You're not selling it to me.
Well, I mean...
it's not meant to be sold. It's terrible.
But there are now... Have you seen the rip-off Darmen?
No.
Oh, my God. So now there's, like, people going, oh, this looks easy. So Darman's quality is very low. Yeah. Cheap sets, cheap actors. But there are now loads of Darman rip-offs that are even worse acting, worse sets, and then they're rip-off of those. And, I mean... the kids are in school, so we can say this. Go and look for the one. It's not Darman. Wife pushes husband in wheelchair down the stairs. That's a video. That is a video. The internet is wild, right? Yeah. It is crazy what goes on. There is something for everyone. You're right, Will? You like that one? Oh, sorry, God, he's crying. Has that reminded you of something?
Yeah.
Is that your parents? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Well, let's. Sorry,
it really got to me.
Okay, good. Let's play some Alanis Morissette.
That'll really help.
That'll help.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hold me till you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you did to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. There was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you heard? 'Cause the love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for Danny the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Overload. Stick knife, car chop, con job, hookah. Skin that flick, she's such a little DJ. Get that quick, my street, but on the freeway. Turn that trick to make a little leeway. Beat that nick, but not the way that we play. Dogtown, bloodbath, ribcage, soft tail. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for. Blackjack, dope dick, pawn chop, quick pick. Kiss that dyke, I know you want the whole one. Now turn straight, but I'm about to blow one. Bite that mic, I know you never stole one. Girls that like the story, so I told one. Salford, mean line, cashback, hot top. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for Danny the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Oversold. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for. Kissing in the mood, 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 kissing in the mood.
If you just tuned in, man, you've missed a humdinger of a show this morning. My last one this week. Jake's in tomorrow. Jake Yap. I never thought I'd say this, but can we have Boris Johnson and his cabinet back there, please? Can we get Boris Johnson's cabinet back, please? Because you know how far right his cabinet was? Well, the whole country shifted this morning like there was an earthquake, and we all slipped even further right. Steve Baker, Northern Ireland. Oh my God. I interviewed Steve Baker once. Didn't go well. Didn't go well. Ended very, very badly. We ended up shouting at each other. He is the way he was responsible for this school for kids that had severe learning difficulties, and the way he handled the closure of that was appalling. He's in charge of Northern Ireland. Good luck, Northern Ireland. You're screwed. Also, we spoke to the brilliant Sun. Did you hear that earlier on, Will, when we spoke to Sonny,
fantastic,
who knew every single flag in the world?
I thought I was good with flags, but that's ridiculous.
I'm not good with flags. I
used to work for a flag company.
Find out more about that after this.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
Sound
Morning, dear listener. There's another 30 minutes to go. I mean, you can call in about anything you want. 01 865 575 106 is the phone number. Oh, we just missed a phone call. Shall I try and call them back? Let me try and call them back. Let's see if it's, I think we just missed this phone call. I may be wrong. They may have been on already. Let's see, shall we? Morning, it's Iain Lee. You're on Jack FM.
Hi. Yeah.
Who's this?
Oh, I'm just... my name's James.
Hello, James. You all right? What's wrong?
Yeah, I've been working at Alex Barrowfield.
Oh, I tell you what. Let's leave that for another day. But thank you very much indeed. Let's wait till sentencing. Let's wait until sentencing. That was a strange phone call to receive. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as. A morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as. John's got brewer's crude, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of him. Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise.
All the people.
I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman. I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house. I feed the pigeons, I sometimes feed the sparrows too. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being. And then I'm happy for the rest of the day, safe in the knowledge there will always be a bit of my heart devoted to it.
All the people. So many people, and they all go hand in hand through their pub life.
It's got nothing to do with your four-sprung dirge technique, you know. And it's not about you joggers who go round, 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 round.
All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their pub life.
It takes all sorts. It takes all sorts. If you've ever been stalked, it's thoroughly unpleasant. Let's wait for sentencing. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. We'll find out about Will. Where did you work? A flag?
A flag shop.
A flag shop?
Online, but yeah.
A flag shop?
Yes, on flags.
What did they sell?
Flags.
In the flag shop?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Here's the thing I know that you're... Joe, would you like to come and join us for the last half hour of the last day of my week? Come and join us. Let's have a little chat. Let's just chill out.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's nice.
My back is... I tell you what, my back is... No private jokes. My back is killing me.
No private jokes.
What would the private jokes be?
I don't know, but you looked at each other and laughed.
No, he looked at me and laughed at me.
Yeah, I was laughing at Joe because she was like, all regimented.
Okay, what's a private joke?
Okay, fine.
So,
inside jokes. I thought you meant jokes about your privates.
Flipping it, man.
I did. I thought I don't.
Well, hang on a minute.
What's your back got to do with that?
Are you making jokes about my privates?
No.
Oh, come on, man. That is below the belt. Ba-dum-bum.
I can't wait till you have so many bells and you just work your way through them all.
Campanology, isn't it?
Is it?
Campanology? No, campanology, Will?
No.
It's bell
I don't know why
ringing.
I shook my head. Obviously, people can't
It's
hear
bell
that.
ring. I think campanology is the big bells.
Church bells.
Yeah.
With the rope.
Yeah. Like that. They do it like that, don't they, Will?
Exactly like that.
Is it like
Oh,
that?
you picked up the pace of
Yeah,
it.
doing fast. I'm ringing my bell fast. That's what we're doing. I don't know what it is when it's dong 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 dong. You know, the handbells.
Oh, at Christmas they do that.
Yeah. Can we get?
Go on.
Let's get a full set of handbells.
Yeah.
And we learn a song.
Or learn jingle bells.
I'm just thinking about something we already have that we could do.
Yeah, go on.
Get a load of glasses of different sizes and shapes. Bit of different amounts of water in each. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, you're doing that. I was doing the fingers. You're doing the ding, 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 ding,
With
ding.
spoons, yeah, maybe.
Okay, all right.
Nah, bells is better.
We have a whole band in here now.
You
can do the bells. I'll do the glasses. What are you going to play?
I can sing.
Go on then.
No.
Yeah, come on.
No. I
Need
can't.
to
I'll play the
audition.
bells. I'll play the
No,
bells.
no, no,
honestly.
mate. You're the singer, mate. Let's hear it.
Nah, it's all right.
What song do you want to sing? What's your karaoke song?
Please don't do this.
What's your
Ian.
karaoke song?
What if we can get a
I've
backing
never done
track?
karaoke.
Shut up! You've never done karaoke.
I have, but I'm not going to tell you why.
I bet it's like, is it Green Day?
Why don't you sing that song there, Placebo Nancy Boy?
I don't know that song.
I've done the friend in need. I've got my hands all over. It's that, isn't it? It's that song.
Yeah.
It's a terrible friend in need is what I need. I got my hands all butter.
You've got your hands all butter.
Is that on the words?
No.
I'm not 100% sure on what he's singing. I don't think even.
I think I know
Brian
the words to
Molko
that
is.
one, you know.
Okie dokie.
No, I'm not going to sing it.
There we go, Joe.
I'm not a singer. I'm not declaring I'm a singer. I just
Okay,
know the
here we
words.
I can play the bass.
Okay, you can't play bass. Here we go. Okay, let's just well, let's all do this. Let's all just have a
I
little
don't
bit.
know the words.
I'll teach you the words. It goes a little bit like this. Here we go. Joe, you're going to kick us off, right?
What with Nancy Boy?
Come on, Joe.
I'm not singing it.
You got to. Come on.
No.
I'll get the lyrics up.
Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Jack. There we go.
Was it there? Actually, I don't know the words.
Okie dokie. All right. Well then.
This has been quite a car crash.
Oh no! Whoa! No! Don't you?
No.
Don't
I meant.
put this on her.
I meant
You're
this.
putting this on her.
I meant this link
No.
generally.
Don't put this on her.
I'm not putting it on her.
There's lots of things I'm just saying in that you can't say. Third line down, you can't say that.
Cruising for a piece of
You
fun.
get away with it.
Yes. Looking out for number one.
Lose my lube.
Well, you
Yeah.
just.
Well,
you get cancelled.
And a beautiful.
What we're all
Yeah.
we're all deflecting from.
Anyway, yes.
Is
Sorry.
that Will was going to
I'm
sing
not
a
going to
song.
sing. I said I'll play the bass instead. I'm not going to sing.
Here's what we're going to do.
You can play bass.
We are all going to play the bells. Someone, a kind listener, is going to send us in a set of bells, and we are all going to go, because all it is numbers. So
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like 1 to 5, you'd be 6 to 10, and you'd be 11 to 15, and we just go 3, 2, 7.
Can we also play bell poker at some point? I think that would be fun. There's lots of different kinds of bells, isn't there? As you started laughing at me, I realised.
Yeah, we can play that next week.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Looking back, I know I was walking around in disguise.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Alcoholic kind of mood. Lose my clothes, lose my lube. Cruising for a piece of fun. Looking out for number one. Different partner every night. So narcotic, out of sight. What a guess, what a beautiful ass. And it all breaks down, the role reversal. Got the muse in my head. She's universal, spinning me round. She's coming over me. And it all breaks down at the first rehearsal. Got the muse in my head. She's universal, spinning me round. She's coming over me. Kind of buzz that lasts for days. Had some help from insect ways. Comes across all shy and coy. Just another Nancy boy. Woman, man, a modern monkey. Just another happy junkie. 50-pound, press my button, going down. And it all breaks down, the role reversal. Got the muse in my head. She's universal, spinning me round. She's coming over me. And it all breaks down at the first rehearsal. Got the muse in my head. She's universal, spinning me round. She's coming over me. Does his makeup in his room. Douse himself with cheap perfume. Eye holes in a paper bag. Greatest night I ever had. Kind of guy makes for life. Gotta help him find a wife. We're a couple when our bodies double. And it all breaks down. The role reversal. Got the muse in my head. She's universal.
Here we go. So, this is from a rock biography. The late 90s. Grumpy rock star. Ahead of the curve. Get someone to install Apple PowerBooks in every room in his penthouse, all connected to the internet. Shortly after they were installed, Rockstar rang his technician John at home. "What's up?" asked John, looking at the clock. It was 3 a.m. "Let me talk to your wife." John was surprised. He'd never expressed any interest in whatsoever in meeting my wife, talking to my wife, never inquired about my wife. He wasn't interested in anyone's life. Oh, it's still playing the indie music. I wonder what that was. Let's get rid of that. He asked the rock star why he wanted to talk to his wife. "She's sleeping." There was a pause, during which the rock star could be heard breathing hard down the phone like Darth Vader. "These computers you put in are total bleeping bleep." After letting him rant and rave, John tried to divine the problem. You had to be really careful with him. You couldn't say calm down. It was always a circuitous route to get to where you wanted to be. "Everything seemed to work fine, Rockstar. Is the network going down?" "No." So what is it?" "It's total bleep." "Let's get specific, Rockstar. What is it technically that's not working?" "The dictionary sucks." John had installed a digital version of the Oxford English Dictionary. What does my wife have to do with the dictionary?" "I'm trying to look up something and it's not in there." "What are you trying to look up?" asked John, careful not to imply that he might know a word the rock star didn't know. You couldn't insult his intelligence. That was the worst possible thing you could probably do. "The word simmer is not in here." "Simmer? I'm pretty sure it is in there. Why are you trying to look that up?" "I'm trying to make a can of soup and it says to simmer. What does simmer mean?" Who was that rock star? Tell you after this.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it. I sit back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance, crush a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly, when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit bullseye, the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, Vegas are pumping, quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon, burning them. If you ain't quick and nimble, I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling, hit my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by, kept on pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. Beachfront Avenue. Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock men lovers, driving Lamborghinis. Jealous, cause I'm out getting mine. Shade with the gauge and vanilla with the 9. Ready for the chumps on the wall. The chumps acting ill because they're full of 8-ball. Gunshots ranged out like a bell. I grabbed my 9, all I heard was shells falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jack is jacked. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, could run it all, the dope fiends. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know it. My town that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and kick holes in the ground, cause my style's like a chemical spill. Feasible rhymes you can vision and feel. Conducted in form, this is a hell of a concept. We make it hype, and you want us to print this. Shape plays on a fade, slice like a ninja, cut like a razor blade so fast. Other DJs say, damn, a rhyme was a drug, I'd sell it by the gram. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose. Magnetized by the mic while I kick my juice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it. Ice, ice,
So, who was the rock star? Shut up.
Word to your mother.
Be quiet. Who was the rock star that didn't know? Actually, I want to play this one. Here we go. Didn't know how to simmer. Yeah, but what does simmer mean? Ladies and gentlemen, please, I give you Mr. Lou Reed. Lou Reed! Wowzers! Lou Reed did not know what simmer meant in the late 90s. That's insane, right? Let's tweet that answer out to the world. Lou Reed. It's a good impression of Lou Reed, right? Good impression. So I read this book. I don't really like Lou Reed. I don't like the Velvet Underground, but I thought I'm going to read this book, Notes from the Velvet Underground, The Life of Lou Reed. I thought I'll read it because I bet he's interesting. And here's what I learned about Lou Reed. He's the biggest arse out there. He's honestly just an awful human being. Misogynistic, racist, obnoxious, physically abusive, untalented, just terrible human being. It really is absolutely it's just insane. But the best bit of that book, and it really is loaded with tales of excess and indulgence and stuff. But the best bit is he didn't know what the word simmer meant. So you worked in a flag shop.
Yes.
Selling what?
Flags.
All day long.
Yeah, but I did like the online stuff.
Who's buying flags apart from I suppose patriots, aka
we did
racists.
We did all the flags from around the world.
From all around the world.
Did like pride flags, which was nice.
Okay, all right.
Lots of different miscellaneous flags.
Why do they get the rainbow? Who gave them the
I know.
rainbow? Can we have the rainbow back? Saying that, I'm B in the LGBT, so actually the
No, you
rainbow's
are.
mine. The rainbow is mine.
You're actually third in that.
I'm third
acronym.
in that list. So the rainbow is mine.
You are the rainbow.
Keep your hands off my rainbow.
I don't want your rainbow.
Don't touch my rainbow.
I respect your rainbow, but I don't want it.
That's all we can. That's all we can hope for is rainbow respect. And who's? Did you get a lot of racists in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Listen, you
yeah,
take their
quite a
money. You got to take their money. I'll take their money.
I didn't triple charge any.
No.
That's just shoes.
That's just the shoes you do that. Well, dear listener, we come to the end of another week. Don't worry. Jake Yapp is in tomorrow. If you're going to any of the Stephen Page concerts, when the very, very best of evening to you, doesn't quite make the sense I was hoping it would make. There will be a best of podcast. If you missed the brilliant Sunny this morning at 7:40 in a feature that so far we're calling Chatting to Young People. That was he came up with that. It's the best we've got so far. If you missed that, he was identifying flags like there's no tomorrow. That'll be in the pod.
Oh yeah.
Go online, look for Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, Jack FM. It pops up. You'll find it. Subscribe,
and
whatever.
As a treat, it will be up today.
Oh, it's going to be up today. Your weekend starts early. See, I'm not in tomorrow. Jake Yapp's in. I'm back on Monday. That's all the news I got. I got no other news for anybody. So thank you, everyone that listened. Thank you, nearly everyone that called him. There's a couple of people that, maybe, but all God's children. I'm back on Monday. Jake Yapp is here tomorrow. Let's play out with this, shall we? Let's have a little bit of this before we end the show. Here we go.
Laugh me a laugh, grin me a grin, and then I know that we can win. Dance me a dance, joke me a joke, and blow the clouds away. You gotta play me a tune, or sing me a song, and we can help push life along. Just you and me, come on and see, together we'll be okay. Open the door, open your heart, and then we've got somewhere to start. Just turn around, look what we found. Today's a brand new day. You gotta run with me now, I'll show you how. The world is waiting, take a bow. Show them it's you, what you can do. Together we two can win. A rock on Tommy, dance to a tune that this guitar sings. A rock on Tommy, just get up and spread your wings. Spread your wings, follow me through into the sun, and we can smile at everyone. You gotta join in with me, then we are free. It isn't hard to do. I said life is a song, so just sing along, and then we know we can't go wrong. Just you and me, come on and sing. Together we'll be okay. Together we'll be okay. Together we'll be okay.
Jack FM